Hey YouTube, it's Go from the Friday Night Shooters. Merry Christmas. Hope you've had a really, really nice holiday season. I know I've had a nice few days spending time with the family, spending time with my son, and just not working, eating lots of food that you normally wouldn't eat in a row. Yeah, just kicking back and relaxing, watching a bit of telly as well. I haven't been doing a whole lot of gaming until today because on Christmas Eve, this is a little bit of a story. On Christmas Eve, my gaming PC, which I've had for a year and a half now, died. I mean, completely kaput, dead. And I couldn't figure it out. I was in the middle of playing Skyrim, and I was transferring some photos from a phone across onto a hard drive at the same time, just to try and clear up some space on the phone. And I bought Skyrim in the sale. Never played it, so I was just giving it a quick go. And it froze. Now, I mean, this happens. Consoles, PCs, games freeze. These things happen. Rebooted and got into Windows, but could do nothing. Like, the mouse moved, but it was just really weird and funny. Couldn't do anything. And then it just wouldn't even boot into Windows. I was like, oh no. It took me a long time to figure it out, and I got a lot of help from K-Lock and Napbot, and I really have to shout out to both those guys. I wasn't really sure what I was doing. I had a rough idea what I was doing, but they gave me the guides on how to get there. So I was in playing with the BIOS, a word that just still scares me, but scared the hell out of me before I had a look. So I was changing what disc to boot from, and it turned out my solid state drive was dead, 100% dead. I was 99% sure by Christmas Day that was the reason. I didn't want to spend too long trying to fix my computer, but I was 99% sure that was the reason. The only way I could get the other 1% and be like completely sure was to buy another solid state drive, or any drive, and check it. So I did on Stephen's Day on the 26th, or Boxing Day, depending where you live. I picked up another SSD and everything's back up and running. But as a result, I did a clean install of Windows. So it's great. It's almost like having a new computer, and I've got all the main programs that I need back on the computer. But a lot of my games I had to reinstall, and I decided not to just install everything that I had before. I said I'd go through and play some of the games that I haven't played in the past. I don't know, I think I was feeling brave after spending an hour sort of in the BIOS, and Napbot and K-Lock, they managed to help me download like Linux. I'd never used Ubuntu or Linux onto a pen drive and booting from there, so I could double check if it was the SSD drive. So it's like, I want to do something different. I don't want to run around the same games I've been playing: Battlefield 4, SimCity, the Rust, the usual ones I've been playing. So I have a load of games, tons of games that I've bought in Steam sales for like buttons, 2, 3, 4, 5 quid, that I've never even installed, never mind played. One of them is this game, Deadlight. It's a fab little game. I knew it was good when I bought it. That's why I bought it, because I generally take the trouble to read the reviews. I don't just buy games willy-nilly. But I never actually got around to playing it. So I've installed this, I've installed Bastion, Mark of the Ninja, Gunpoint, a lot of games that I hadn't put any real time into, or no time at all. And I've been really, really enjoying Deadlight today. I haven't got too far into it. I probably only played it for like an hour and a half or so. But it's kind of like Limbo. But I prefer it to Limbo. And I'll tell you what, the main reason so far is they're both essentially puzzlers. But there's a little bit more depth to the puzzles in this. With the Limbo, with the character, the kid, the boy in Limbo, I mean, you just have him and you can pull and push and jump and swing. But there's a few more elements to this. This guy can pick up the odd weapon. He gets trained how to use a pistol. Not that you overuse it, you've hardly any bullets. But a little bit more depth. And I love the backgrounds. While the backgrounds were kind of spooky in Limbo, the backgrounds here are just fabulous. That kind of haunted, zombified city. Now, I know I'm not a big fan of zombie games per se. I mean, I like the odd zombie game, but I wouldn't go and play every single one under the sun. But the zombies are only here in Deadlight to make you hurry up and do the puzzles at a decent speed. And so they're good. They give you a sense of urgency. You can't kind of hang around too long going, will I jump there? Will I grab it? Well, the zombie's chasing me. I've got to do it pretty quickly. I've been enjoying it. And the backgrounds are absolutely gorgeous. And sometimes I find myself spending too long looking at the background and I end up like falling into some sort of trap. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Let me know what you guys have been doing over Christmas. Hopefully not too much game. Hopefully you've been spending time with your family too, and hopefully your console or your game PC or your rig has not collapsed. But apparently I've entered the real world of PC gaming ownership, or whatever you'd like to call it, because everyone I've spoken to who's had a PC goes, oh yeah, hard drives fail. I was like, oh, do they? Well, now I've learnt the hard way. Listen, hope you've had a fabulous Christmas. If you do see Deadlight on sale, or if you already have it, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of it as well. Don't spoil the end for me, because it'll take me a few hours to get there. Okay, happy Christmas. Take care.